So a few days ago, I did a video on the poll that showed that most Americans stand with Gina Carano. They believe that what she did really wasn't that big of a deal. And even if they disagreed with what she posted, they still believe what Disney did went a little too far. It's a very interesting poll. Most normal people don't think you should have your life ruined over a disagreement. It's just the fringe group over on Twitter. They're the only ones that think that you should have to live in a cardboard television box for the rest of your life over a mistake. And most people don't like those people, but you don't really hear that because, well, most websites like Giant Freaking Robot and so on, they love that fringe group on Twitter, and they go out of their way to make those people happy. I just want to show this. There's more to this video than this, but I wanted to show this from Giant Freaking Robot here. It's funny. They criticized the poll a little bit. I thought this was kind of funny. So they talk about the sample size, which was 1,098 people for that poll that was conducted. And they say, well, we're not so sure with that sample size. Listen, I'm not going to really sit down and try to explain statistics. But when you have a larger sample size, you usually have a better chance of finding an effect with significant values. So if they had went and grabbed 20,000 people, 30,000 people for their poll, it would have been even bigger of an effect. Getting the results that they got from this poll with only 1,000-something people and how strong those results were with only 1,000-something people is good. And the fact that they're bashing that shows they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But they've got to find something, anything, to make Papa Disney happy. Okay, because Giant Freaking Robot here, they for sure want to get that exclusive show, early access, slide us a copy of that Star Wars game when it comes out. So they're going to do what they need to do to lick Disney boots, get down there, maybe shine the shoes a little bit, stuff like that. So that's something that they're going to do, and they're going to try to make everything look bad. But as the Western Journal says here, most Americans stand behind Gina Carano and they oppose Disney's garbage. It's not really a big shocker. Okay, she was a popular character and people don't like what happened. And Disney does not like that we're still talking about this and that this is still a popular subject. They don't like that. They'd rather us not talk about this, and I'm sure they'd rather me and a bunch of other channels shut up so that people will keep consuming their stupid High Republic trash with living rocks. For real. One of the characters in that series is a rock. But anyway, check this out. So this is from Gina Carano's actual Twitter. And she says, isn't that interesting? It is. Let me show you what she's talking about here. So this is a screenshot of a post that she's captured a few times. This was at 3:48 p.m. yesterday. Okay, stand behind Gina Carano. People oppose Disney's garbage. And this was a post of this article right here that I'm showing you. Okay, if you look at this point in time, there were 2,738 likes to 1,020 retweets, 68 quote tweets. Now we move ahead a little bit further in time to 4:05 p.m. Keep in mind, this isn't that much further down the road than 3:48 p.m. The likes were reduced. 467 likes to 229 replies to 1,102 retweets and quotes. Isn't that interesting? Now, this guy has nothing to do with this. This guy that's posting this. This is Twitter actively reducing likes on this post, which is pretty interesting. You can see it right here, real time. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that kind of messed up? So is Twitter monitoring Gina Carano stuff? It gets even more curious. Look at this. Now, this is 640. The likes went back up to 2,151. Right? Go over here. They got reduced again at 6:49 p.m. They got pushed back down to 527. Now, that's interesting. So, what's going on here, Twitter? Are you actively trying to suppress positive stuff on Gina Carano? If you remember, we had hashtag We Stand With Cardoon, hashtag We Love Gina Carano. But then you also had the hashtag Fire Gina Carano. Remember how that pushed? It's like they pushed that up and made it more easier for them to cancel culture her. So, I think this is very interesting stuff. And it would seem that Twitter is doing this and monitoring stuff that's positive about her. So I wonder, it'd be interesting to watch this further. I thought this was a rather telling couple of pictures here, and I wanted to show you guys because it just shows you the kind of censorship going on over on Twitter, which is not surprising, right? But to me, it's interesting that they're still monitoring this stuff as of today. Like, it's been a month and they're still watching this. And it's also interesting because of the post itself. Most Americans stand behind Gina Carano, oppose Disney's woke politics. And they're monitoring this. A couple things in here. One, it's the Disney post showing people oppose Disney's garbage. And it's a bunch of people standing behind Gina Carano, and it's actively being censored. So is Twitter helping Disney kind of keep face a little bit by suppressing this kind of stuff? Or are they also going after Gina Carano still? A couple of interesting questions in there to talk about. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, if you would please like, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.